Which country is the enemy of Israel in our Soviet Union? It was prophesied long ago in the Bible. The enemies of the ancient nation of Israel were the nations of Canaan. For example, the Philistines, Edom, Moab, Ammon, Egypt, and Aram. These nations were adversaries of ancient Israel. Now, according to biblical prophecy, which nation will be the enemy of end-time Israel? The Bible mentions a beast with 4 horns, also a beast with 2 horns, and a beast with 7 heads and 10 horns. These represent the enemies of end-time Israel. However, regarding end-time Israel, the true adversary among the 7-headed, 10-horned beast, with the 7th head in this era, is Russia. Then eventually, it will no longer be the 7-headed beast, but the 10-horned beast, having only 1 head, known as the 10-horned beast, which will be our nation's enemy. Currently, the 10-horned beast has not yet appeared. Let us read what the book of Revelation says. Which nation will end-time Israel oppose? Let us read a passage from Revelation chapter 17. The 10 horns you saw are 10 kings, who have not yet received royal authority, but they will receive authority as kings for 1 hour together with the beast. They will give their power and authority to the beast. They will make war against the Lamb, but the Lamb will overcome them, because he is Lord of lords and King of kings. Those who are with the Lamb are those called, chosen, and faithful, and they will also overcome them. Here it prophesies a nation symbolized as the 10-horned beast, which does not have 7 heads. Not the 7-headed, 10-horned beast, but solely the 10-horned beast, will directly oppose spiritual Israel most severely. So which nation is the 10-horned beast? It is Russia, a nation that splits apart and then forms alliances again, after our nation rises up in the future. Which nation will pose the greatest obstacle to our rise and bring the greatest persecution upon us? It is Russia, the nation of the 4-horned beast. Daniel's prophecy also foretells a beast with 10 horns. That is, the 10-horned beast. In Revelation, the 10 horns signify 10 nations. The beast is Russia. The 10-horned beast represents 10 nations allied with Russia. This is the 10-horned beast. It simply means Russia, after division, reforms an alliance. Thus, the Bible clearly states that our nation will rise, but God has already designated its enemies. Regarding the 10-horned beast, Daniel's book speaks of a king called the King of the North. Paul's letter, 2 Thessalonians, says, a man of lawlessness, the son of destruction. In Daniel's prophecy, this man of lawlessness is described as a horn. A horn, like that of an ox or goat, which pushes and fights, using its horn to strike. Among these horns, there is 1 horn that has eyes and a mouth. Moreover, this horn uproots 3 of the 10 horns. This means that the horn with eyes and a mouth represents a king. Who is the man of lawlessness? The son of destruction. This king is, in Revelation, the commander of the 10-horned beast, the leader who commands the 10-horned beast, the commander of the 7-headed, 10-horned beast, essentially serving as the leader of a multinational alliance. Something along those lines. This person is the enemy of the brothers of Zion, and the enemy of all God's children, because Satan will possess him. That is, the devil Satan himself will sit upon him. Thus, he will possess power derived from Satan. Could be all nations and peoples defeated by him. So he came to attack Israel. Thus we understand that the Bible has already prophesied this. But when will we overcome them? Only after we are resurrected from the dead can we overcome them. During the years we are still alive, many of our children have been killed by this nation. Killed by the nation of the beast with feet of clay. Until we are resurrected from the dead and reach heaven. Our brother Shibor is called King of Kings. And our brother, Father of all nations, will lead the heavenly ones to descend and crush the 10-horned beast's kingdom. The kingdom of the 10-horned beast is also called the partly iron, partly clay kingdom in Daniel chapter 2. This kingdom partly of iron and partly of clay. During our lifetime, while we are still alive, many of our children have been killed by it. But when will we take vengeance? We must wait until we are resurrected from the dead. Then we can destroy this kingdom. Afterward, a kingdom will fill the whole earth. All glory be to our Father, Amen.